see, I hope you guys can see. And I'm gonna use it as the background. I'm just gonna pour it in. It's very fluid. I still have some in case I want to do a second one. I'm gonna just spread it out a little bit. Spread it out a little bit. And it has air bubbles, but you can, with a heat gun, you can, or blow, or you know, with heat, you can remove them. So, okay. All right. What I'm gonna do a little swipe, and I'm gonna use, I blended a few colors together, autumn colors. This is a really pretty, it's like a mix of red. I added a little copper. So I don't know, I'm just gonna do a little line here. I'm gonna put a little bit of, I'm gonna probably do 3 colors. And then I'm gonna swipe through. I've done it different ways, where I've put a little, like clouds, little clouds of paint instead of the whole thing, but I don't know, maybe I'll do another one. Here's another orange. And I'm gonna put it over here because I think I'll put yellow. These colors like are really close together. So I think I'm going to put this yellow in the middle between these 2 colors. I have no idea. I really don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know. Just experimenting with you guys. And I think I'm gonna put a little copper. I mixed a little copper here. It's a really pretty color. Added a little water to the copper. I don't need a lot of paint, so for this 8x8. So I don't know, maybe I'll put it here. I don't know if I'm placing it right, but we'll see what happens. Okay, little old plastic palette knife. And I'm just gonna grab white that I had mixed with water. And I have no idea, but let's see what happens. Let's see if I remember this. I have no idea if anything's gonna happen. And I'm just lightly. Okay, so let me show you. This is what's happening with the white. Okay, I'm gonna try black, Sandy, because I'm just experimenting. So that was the white, okay? You see some cells there. Now I'm gonna try the black that I mixed with water. Now I do have some silicone. I may do one with maybe a couple of drops with that, but I don't have that in here. I do not have in the paint, I don't have any of that. All right, so let me try with the black and see what happens. And I clean my little palette knife, and I'm just gonna do a little black right there. And let me just go to this side. Ooh, let's see. And I'm just gonna real lightly, like just going over the paint. Ooh, I don't see anything happening yet. Just a couple of things. Not much. So this is, these little cells are coming up. And I think it's because I didn't put any paint. And it continues to grow. Those little cells, they continue to grow. Okay, let's see what we can do. I'm gonna do white over the black and see what happens. Okay, so I'm gonna swipe a little white over the black. Yeah, let's see what happens. I'm just curious to find out what happens. So I'm just gonna put a little white on my palette knife right there. Okay, and let's see, I'm just gonna put it over the black, and I'm gonna go real light. I'm not gonna try to disturb those cells that it created. Oh, this is so much fun. It's so relaxing. Let's see, not much. There's something happening, not much. Not much going on. So I think by me putting paint, this is the white over the black. Not happy with that. But look at the black. The orange is popping through. But my favorite was the different colors. And let me try that again. I'm gonna try it over the white. I should probably use another. Just gonna add a little paint over the white. And let me do the copper, because I think it helps when it's like a metallic. All right, so what I'm gonna do is, let me clean my little knife here, and I'm going to swipe right here. I added yellow, orange, and copper. And let's see what happens. Very lightly, I'm just gonna go over, I'm not digging in. Nice and slow. Okay. So let me show you. This is what there's not much, you gotta give it time, but it's really blended in, this part right here. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and move it around, and I'm gonna let it all drip in here. I'm gonna use this again so I don't waste paint, but I'm just gonna go ahead and move. Actually, you know what? I'm going to move it this way because I like what's going on up here more than I do down here. Oh. Okay. Now I'm gonna go and move it down to get rid of some of the orange here. Let's do it a little corner there. Then I'm going to do this corner right there. Ooh, that's pretty. That is pretty. Let me help it along because I don't have any paint, but just gonna grab a little paint from there. Help it flow better. And there you go. That's what you get. You can move it around, you know, to get rid of dry. It is pretty with the three different, I guess. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Let me try it this way so you guys can see. Just gonna go around like this. Oh, I don't want to mess that one up. Oh, the one I did. Let me move it over, because it will dry. Okay. All right, so let me show you. I haven't done the white yet. Okay, and this was with the damp napkin, paper towel. This is what I get. And you start seeing a pop-up of little cells there. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add the white. Now I'm gonna swipe with the palette knife and a little bit of silicone that I put inside the white. And let me try it and see what happens. Ooh, I love it. Look at that. And that's what it does. It creates all these cells, if you see them pop up. I think I'm gonna add a little more. I'm gonna try it with the paper towel. And, ooh, look at that. Okay, let me see if I can try it with the paper towel. All right, I'm just gonna put a little white here. Let me just put a little white here. And I am going to go ahead and do the paper towel swipe. Nice and slow. It's a mess over here. Did I put white? I did, okay. So this is the area I just swipe right here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, because it's 3:29, I don't wanna take too much of your time, I'm just gonna go ahead and let this run. Okay, let this run. And I'm gonna try to keep the areas that I like all this here. And help it a little bit on the edges. Okay. And let's see, I'm gonna go down this way. Great. Get all this paint in there because I'm gonna use it for something else. And then I have to go to this. I didn't tape the back, but you know, this is just for fun and practice, so it'll be messy in the back. And then I'm going to go to this little corner here where this white is. And let it run. Help it a little bit because the board doesn't have any paint. Ooh, so pretty. Okay, and I think I have one little spot right there. That's just a panel right there. So I'm just gonna bring it down a little bit. To cover that little white. I'm gonna help it a little bit right there. Look how beautiful with the different techniques. And of course this will continue to develop. And if you torch it, you will even get more cells. Let me see if I can show you real quick. You may already know, but if you blow it, I'll be right back. And it creates more little cells. Let me show you. Let's see. My glove. Oh well. I think I'll need gloves. It's a mess. It's a mess. It's very messy, but I love it. So look at all the cells coming up. If you see that, look at all. You see the white and the orange? How cool. Gotta love it. Oh my goodness, that's so exciting. And these are fall colors, so I think I messed that first one up. I may have to do another one, use the canvas, because I don't want to. I'm just going to go ahead and clean the edges on the bottom because it's messy. And before I finish, okay, let's see how I can do this without, just going to let it hopefully sit there in this cup and not fall. Okay, I have extra paint, so I'm gonna use this plastic ornament and I'm gonna pour it over the ornament. Oh, let me see if I can sit. So I'm gonna pour this, I just wish, well, okay, I'm gonna pour this over the clear ornament. Well, I don't know if I have enough, but we'll see. That's the band, the high school band. Not too far away from me if you hear the band. Okay, let me just pour it in the middle and let it flow. How fun is that? Oh my goodness. How much fun is that? All right, so I'm just gonna touch up the bottom because if you notice on the bottom there, it didn't grab. So let's see, I'll just take some of the paint and pour it under here and let it flow. I'll just use the paint that fell. It's so messy here, I know. It's just a mess, but it's so beautiful and I don't mind it. I don't mind the mess getting into the paint. Okay, I should have probably put paint all over it first. That's what I usually do. Like I'll put paint all over the ornament and then I do the pour. So that way when I do the pour, it just falls real easy. Real easily. Look how pretty that is. If you wanted to do an autumn tree or even a Christmas tree, you can do a little, maybe 2 or 3 colors and a little metallic and do ornaments and just let it fall and it dries flat, but you can varnish it. because I've done many of these before. How pretty. In the same colors as the little panel. Okay, I just wanted to share that with you guys today. Let me go ahead and take this off.